Hey guys, it's Damien. I am making this video about Camp Outright, and I'm actually sporting an Outright Vermont shirt, but it's for the fire truck pull. This is the third annual Outright, Camp Outright, and it's the third year I've gone. There usually are a lot of people from the previous years, but from what I see, there's going to be also equally amount of new people, which is really great, because I love seeing that other people get to have the experience and get to go and be themselves. There's a lot of allies that go. Camp Outright is for anyone queer or allied from the ages of 13 to 22, and it happens once a year, and it's for a week in August. The last 2 years they were at Camp Hochelaga in South Hero, but this year it's going to be in Starksboro, Vermont, because Camp Hochelaga is run by the YWCA, and their mission statement changed, and it did not line up with anything that Outright Vermont stood for, so we had to find a new space. Outright didn't want to work in a space that didn't agree with the same stuff that we do. So we found another place, and now we're at a really great campground from what I can see. I haven't been there yet, but I'm sure it's going to be just as great. No matter where it is, Camp Outright is always going to be, like, really great. Throughout the week, there are going to be different programs you can do. Like, I don't know if boating is going to be one at this camp. I'm not sure about the water around it, because I know it's not near the lake. So, I know that isn't a possibility. But there are going to be nature hikes and stargazing, support groups, and other activities. I can actually pull up the activity list right now. There's going to be archery, arts and craft, capture the flag, which is probably going to be the first night program. There's always, for the first day, there's a whole camp activity, and it's usually like some really big game. Last year it was zombies versus humans or something like that, and the year before that, I can't remember what it was, but I think it was actually capture the flag. I think every night they do something like that after dinner, and the first night there's also the campfire, and usually we sing and do a bunch of queer stuff. And the last night, there's usually a dance. I don't know about this one because this year the week is all different, but I'm sure there will be a dance. The week is a little bit shorter than last year, so I don't know. But then there's cooking competitions. We do like Iron Chef stuff with the chef, drama workshops, fashion runway, which I participated in last year. You get to make your own outfit, and then before dinner you get to go on the runway and show everyone what you made. And then there's field games, Glee Club, and that's a whole week activity where people sing, and then they perform, I think, the last night or something like that at like lunch or something. Then there's journaling, Sass Academy. Sass Academy is about safer sex supplies, and how have safer sex and sex information and all of that other stuff. It's like health class, but way better because it has more information and it's more accurate, and you get safe sex supplies, and you also get paid for it. It's a whole week activity. Everyone always wants to be in it. All the first years always get in it, except for me because I always want to do something else. But all the first years always get in it because they're always in the same cabin together, and those cabins always get called first, and then they get first pick for the next days because it's a whole week thing, which I think they just do it for the money and to hang out with friends, but whatever. Do it, whatever. I think people who haven't been at camp, or if they haven't done it before, should get first picks. And then the first years, which the first year is someone like me who's been there from the beginning, should pick after, but they do it differently every day. And then there's self-defense with one of the people who have been working with Outright for a while. I've taken her self-defense class like 5 times already, and it's really great. And then there's stargazing, like I said before, swimming, so I'm assuming there's like a pond or something around. There's Queer and Ally 101, which is information about how to be a great ally, what is queer. Then there's trans group, which the first year I wasn't in because the person running it said it had to be for specific trans people, and I had identified as genderqueer, and I was going to come out, but he said I couldn't, so that postponed me for a couple months. Last year I was in trans group, and it was really great, and I got to talk to a lot of people. I made new friends, and I realized a lot of people go through the same thing as me, and it was amazing. It's I think, everyday activity. It's the first activity. You can go to all of them, you can go to one of them, you can go the first day, not the second day, and then go again, and it's really great. Then there's Ultimate Frisbee. Then there's video production. You get to do videos. I remember last year at the talent show, they were filming, and I don't know what happened with those videos, but something happened with them. There's wilderness skills, like the hiking. You go out and you learn about stuff, I think. There's yoga, which is usually in the morning. It's a wake-up activity, and I think I did it last year. I'm not sure. I know I did it the year before. Then there's zine making. They're like little magazines, and they are created by regular people. You can post them online, you can put them in bookstores, you can do whatever you want with them. It's your own story. You can create whatever you want, and you just staple the pages together. It's really cool. I made actually 3, and we made it at Camp 1 last year, which I still have somewhere in my room. I think that's all of the activities, but the full day is going to be a lot of stuff, like there's going to be line time where people get to hang out with other people, sorry about the darkness, on the line, which is the cabin line. Okay, so the schedule goes, that's really bright. Schedule goes breakfast, cabin activity, program block 1, lunch, program block 2, program block 3, unity, which is an all-camp thing where we come together and reflect on the day. Then there's cabin time, then there's dinner, then there's all-camp event, then there's the evening program, which is usually the stargazing. Excuse me, I have really bad hiccups. Stargazing. Another, like, running around activity. SAS Academy at night. Or, you can be in your cabin. and then it's lights out, which it's way later this year. They have lights out later this year, and I think they have breakfast later this year, which is really great because a lot of us do not wake up early. Last year we had to wake up at like 6 to get ready, and then breakfast would be at like 7, and it was really, really early. And this year it's at 8, which is great. So I'm really excited about that. I think I've rambled on enough about camp. I'll do a video when I get back and talk about all the stuff that happened and all the people I met and how great Outright is. And yeah, I'll post some links down to Outright and the donation page because we still need donations for camp because some people can't pay for camp, and we work through donations to help pay for them. So yeah, if you have any, even $1 can help. So yeah, thanks. Bye.